Hello, everybody. It's your old friend, Airplane Lion. You've probably seen me as a special guest before, but finally, Purblind Gamer says that I can do my own stream. Well, he didn't say that I could do my own stream. He just decided to do something else and left me alone in the room. I know that everybody's been wanting to see more games about lions for a long time, and I don't know when the last time Purblind Gamer played one was. Maybe he was put off of lion games after renting The Lion King for Sega Genesis from Hollywood Video back in 1995. Or did he get it for his birthday? I can't remember. I was traveling on a jet airliner at the time. So, tonight we're playing ABMIS the Lion for DOS, one of probably the second most requested game in our requests queue over on MySpace, the first most requested being Bikini Karate Babes. But Purblind Gamer says that's a terms of service violation. I don't have a problem with terms of service violations. Oh well, let's play some DOS. When is ABMIS the Lion going to get a Windows port? That's what we all want to know. Well, now we're going to launch the game. Don't try this at home, kids. You could corrupt your computer's registry, and then it will not boot up. That's how you launch games back in 1987. Well, as long as you didn't type it and do it through DOS, you should be fine. If you launch games through Windows, they don't corrupt your registry unless they're malware. Who I believe went on to be the captain in Firefly. Don't need to play attract demos when I've already downloaded the game. Let's try those keys. So the story is King ABMIS the Lion went to this island because a wolf or a fox stole the happy potatoes, and he rode his turtle to get there. How else would you get to an island? Here's a happy potato now. And a happy frog. And a crab. Wasn't there a Greek story that involved crabs and frogs? Maybe we should get some mice in on the action. Oh look, the fisherman gave me a slingshot. A lot of people think lions are vicious. We're not really. We just kill for food, and when things attack us or piss us off slightly. You know what lions eat, though? They don't eat crabs, those are inedible. Lions eat coconuts. And sometimes human flesh. So now King ABMIS has lost his slingshot. Exactly, Niftiness, because the lion is the king of the beasts, and, you wouldn't wear a crown on your kneecap, would you? Oh, look, we got a fried egg. Or something. These are DOS graphics, you know. No, it's not a challenge. It's merely an observation, based on years of careful research. Why use up all our ammo, though, when we could get a can of little Pac-Mans? Is it Pac-Mans or Pac-Men? I don't know. I'm a lion. We'll save that, fried egg in a pocket watch case for later. Huh. You can bend the knee to a king, true. You could wear a crown on it, but if you were wearing the crown, why would you bend the knee to the king? Perhaps it makes more sense to dislocate your knee. Killing ants with DDT. Just like Purblind Gamer does when he has an infestation in his kitchen. But then he likes to say, "Shut the fuck up, Airplane Lion. We don't talk about that because everybody will judge us." I don't judge people for having ants in the kitchen. Hello, odd one. Welcome in. Sadly, Purblind Gamer couldn't make it tonight. Well, he probably could have if I'd invited him. But I didn't. Besides, everybody in chat wanted more Lion Game streams. You know, if this goes well, I think Purblind Gamer might retire. And we might just stick to Airplane Lion's Lion Game streams. Maybe bring back Fluff Bomb Cheerglimmer as an occasional guest, though, he hasn't been too popular of late, has he? Silly little house cats, thinking they can compare with the big cats. Did we ever establish why the DDT looks like Pac-Man? No. Mountain goats are impervious to rocks. Duly noted. This game is a good example of a puzzle platformer. We're not quite clear what the big animal is, so we're going to give it a Teddy Ruxpin. It's probably a wolf. And if there's one thing I've learned in my travels through the wilderness, wolves like to chew on Teddy Ruxpin. You'd sit up straight and open your eyes right wide too if somebody dropped Teddy Ruxpin on your hindquarters. Oh, good. The mountain goat likes fresh bird eggs, but he'll still try to kill you if he can. No regeneration between levels. Oh dear. Obviously, we need to give the hobo his battered hat. And he gives us an empty whiskey bottle in return, because, as we all know from reading 1950s stories, hobos wear battered hats and drink lots of whiskey. Fortunately, you can throw whiskey at fire to kill it. Perhaps the fire can help us as well as killing us. It's kind of a metaphor for how, in real life, fire can help you or can kill you. We like to stream games with educational value around here. I've been telling Purblind Gamer he should stream Number Munchers, but the sad truth is he barely made it through calculus. Sweet Magnolias is a television show. Except it's not on television, so I guess you'd call it a stream show, because it's on streaming. Namely the streamer Netflix, which you may remember as that company that had an unparalleled library of DVDs that they would send out through the mail, and then that they threw away when it was no longer profitable and now don't have online. Oh, A Day at the Seaside. But Sweet Magnolias is a romantic drama in the Hallmark style about three women who are lifelong friends in the South and who have families and men they love. And we should all watch it so it gets renewed. And Purblind Gamer can keep being employed by the company that employs him. And I'd say that way he can keep buying video games for stream, but half of the time he just plays ones he has, or plays freeware ones. So, Tilly the octopus keeps trying to shake hands with us. Maybe Tilly would like to have an anchor. Oh, it appears to have bumped her on the head. She'll be fine, though. Did you know that octopi are immortal? Welcome in, Spaceman. Thank you for the lurk. Purblind Gamer doesn't really work in the series. He just works for a company that makes it, sadly. Thank you, Spaceman. And hello, Big Fatty Plus. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Have you been streaming story-rich platformers from the late 2000s about the destruction of the human race? Well, I hope the destruction of the human race doesn't include lions, because we aren't the human race. We're the lion race. Oh, excellent choice to continue. And you beat it on pacifist mode. I assume that that's where your character always has a pacifier in her mouth, which, considering she doesn't use her mouth to shoot guns, doesn't affect the gameplay. It's just one of those things like Big Head mode in the Streets of Rage remake. Which is not only legal, but widely available. Oh, Tilly the octopus was offering us her detachable hand earlier. Is the offer still open, Tilly? Yes. Thank you. We'll bring that back, unless it gets eaten. That's not blood on Tilly the octopus's head. If it were, this wouldn't be a children's game. Undertale. I've never heard of that one. To be fair, I haven't heard of many games. What is this band of brothers that all the children are playing these days? Pacifists always win because they prove their point or maintain the moral high ground. And sometimes both. Of course, a really clever pacifist can spend years building up a tolerance to arsenic and then coat his pacifier in arsenic and kill other people by giving it to them. But that's only the elite pacifists. Murphy the moray eel, you're not supposed to shake Tilly the octopus's hand with your mouth, but she doesn't seem to be complaining. Welcome in, Zatara. Yes, we're done with Purblind Gamer streams. All Lion games from here on out. How many Lion games are there? Oh, look. It's the big wolf, who got surprised when we dropped Teddy Ruxpin on her rear end. Now she appears to be spitting out teeth. Yes, the Lion King. That's an excellent game that is just the right difficulty for children, We really are going to have to play that soon. New channel points rewards goal community challenge. If enough people donate channel points totaling 10 million in 1 month, I will stream The Lion King, and Purblind Gamer can lump it. Wow, it only takes 1 bullet to kill a wolf. Funny, that's what Purblind Gamer said, but I always figured out he said it was difficult because he was a pathetic little child when he played it. One up. Red Earth had a lion barbarian. And of course, there was also Fight and Rage, but we don't like that because they made lions seem like bad guys. And that's not really true, but some people get upset just because lions ate their families. Paws of Fury, which is more than I can say for this game because I don't know how to pause. Paws of Fury sounds brutal though, and if it's got lions, are we sure it's not actually Paws of Furry? We're more likely to be eaten by a tiger than a lion? Lions need to step up their game. We appear to be in an unfortunate position. I'll see if I can't eat more people, just to even the score. Well, that's what it should be called. Or that's what it is called. How many games have there been where the name is determined by a typo? Case in point, Sonic the Hedgehog. Most people don't know that was its original name. Tactical rebranding. That sounds like an excellent marketing strategy. So I'm starting to think that you can walk through some of these walls. Wouldn't be the first time in a 90s freeware game, right, Pack Guy? Considering the potatoes seem to be intelligent and have legs, you'd think they could walk towards me to be rescued. I'm seriously questioning the intelligence of potatoes today. But can they run Doom? Can potatoes run ABMIS the Lion? Oh, that was fortunate. And now we're in... Oh, the spider's lair. You make stew out of potatoes every week, and you haven't seen one that's avoided you? Well, of course you haven't. You haven't seen the ones that avoided you but they're very good at hiding. Some potatoes bury deep underground. What is this we have in this spider's web? Let's cut it out with our garden shears. It looks like the queen wasp. And as I believe has been documented, we like wasps around here. Purblind Gamer is very fond of them. Potatoes are part of the nightshade family. So when Herman's Hermits was singing about two silhouettes on the shade at night, were they projecting movies onto potatoes? I never understood English rock and roll. The ant has no time for the queen wasp. But maybe the man-eating clam over here from Super Mario Brothers would like to meet Her Majesty. Perhaps not. Oh, the queen wasp can kill the spiders. True, in real life, some wasps do lay their eggs in spiders and let their young eat their way out. Which is quite an efficient way to provide for your family. I wonder if lions should start laying their eggs inside something larger. Moose, for instance, since there are plenty of moose in the world. The invasive moose problem is really becoming a problem in Luxembourg. Coconuts. It is not only something that lions enjoy eating, it's a Marx Brothers movie. Have you ever tried eating a Marx Brothers movie, chat? There was a potato in the chest all along. With a fork and knife, that's much neater. See, being a lion, I don't usually use a fork and knife. I just take a bite out of the VHS. But I suppose if you're eating a Marx Brothers movie on 16mm film, you really need to cut it up. We hope you're doing well, Dan Van Dam, and that you're still enjoying your playthrough of the Fortnite series. How many are there at this point? 12? Dr. Brain. Oh dear, we're facing off against... What's the wolf's name? Let's call him Shaky. Like that Korean bastard with an impossible final boss. We meet again, and we just had redemption for Save a Dolphin. Thank you, Matt Glad. This shouldn't take long, chat. Let's get out our cellular telephone. Hello? Mr. Flip Flip? Just wanted to let you know that there's a hitman who's been aiming his sniper rifle at your window. I saw it when I was driving past today. You probably shouldn't go home tonight. They're finally on to you. I suggest destroying the evidence, taking your family, and going to Indiana. I think we saved a dolphin. We do our part. Now where were we? Oh yes, gun-toting wolves. Well, we got part of a key. You get your master's thesis results. Well, congratulations, the odd one, on completing your master's thesis. I hope you get a 98% or higher, and then you get work. Is this one of those terminal master's degrees, which means it was sent by an evil computer from the year 2019 or something to kill young John Connors? Or was that a Terminator Masters? Oh good, invisible blocks with only one corner visible. Not the first time we've seen that in a DOS game either. Oh, the Terminal Masters is the one that's earned at the bus station or airport. How did I not figure out that? How did we just make the key? I'm mystified. But I don't ask questions. Ah, you earn your terminal degree in engineering at the train station. Which I believe is also where you can buy training wheels. But I assume, the odd one, that your master's degree is in sociology. Or possibly camping. Or fishing. Or emergency preparedness. Purblind Gamer owned all of those masters when he was in Boy Scouts. Or were those merit badges? I've been boycotting Boy Scouts because A, it's in the name, and B, they renamed Lion Scouts Webelos Scouts. Science. Wonderful. I've heard that we need actual advances in the field of science. We made the key. Maybe you only had to drop them in order. But you know what they say about science. You can't trust a field that keeps changing its mind. Is disease caused by microscopic blobs or by miasmas coming through the window? Sometimes I just want consistency in my life. How can butterflies throw rocks if they don't have hands? Oh, they have legs. To be fair, lions don't have hands either. But we can still tear things. Now how do I get myself out of this one? Blinded by the science. It happens to so many of us. We get blinded by the science that we forget about the home economics, which is where they teach you how to season the corned beef for your pet lions. Are we soft locked? Do we need to restart the level? Home heckin' comics. You know, a lot of children would probably enjoy high school more if they had a class like that. Ah, here we go. A README file from 1996. Well, thank you. I've heard people tell Purblind Gamer that he has a soothing voice, but they're just being nice and humoring him. This game came out in 1996, Matt Glad. Well, the README did, and if they released the README after the game, that would have been a poor choice. O moves him left and P moves him right. Was this game released on the ZX Spectrum or something? Oh. It was made in South Africa, and they want me to send $5 to them. Well, if I ever find 5 South African dollars, maybe I would. that Hollywood news? Did Netflix cancel Sweet Magnolias? Because if so, well, it doesn't affect me. I'll find my food elsewhere. Val Kilmer? No. What's he been doing recently? Oh, that is sad that Val Kilmer died. We're just trying to figure out how to restart the level. README says that the cursor keys cannot be used, but evidently the README is a big, fat liar. Well, that doesn't seem like the right key to me. Well, chat, you know what they say. Some games from the 90s were difficult, and we must have patience with them. Still better than the Quackshot incident. Anybody remember the Quackshot incident? Furblind Gamer does. Wonder why the fisherman turned the frog into a slingshot. Didn't even know you could do that. We thought we were stuck, and so we tried to pause the level. And evidently there's no pause menu in 50 kilobyte DOS games. So, We had to go back a little ways. Well, maybe I should say we had to go back all the ways. Oh, the fried egg in a watch case blocks ants. Really should have known that. On the bright side, we get to see all the cloudy Pac-Mans again. We'll get past the difficult jump first. Then we'll kill what we must. Oh, police sirens. They're probably just after Purblind Gamer again. Ever since he picked that illegal water lily in a lake in upstate New York when he was 8, the police have been after him, but he doesn't like to talk about it. That or the arson. As the saying goes, give a wolf a Teddy Ruxpin, feed him for a day. Teach a wolf how to work, and he can buy all the Teddy Ruxpins he wants to eat. I would have preferred the bottle with some whiskey still in it, but fortunately, there's a whiskey spigot here. This game is wild. You never know what to expect. Kind of like life itself. And sentient fire? If I wanted sentient fire, I'd play Dynamite Ducks on the Sega Master System. I think I know what we're going to stream next, chat. Wait. There's no lion in ducks. Never mind. Thank you for your assistance, friend. Now may I kill you? Sometimes, chat, you just have to kill people when they're no longer useful. We are trying for the high score, you know. Hey, where's the score displayed in this game? I'm growing suspicious, and nobody likes a suspicious lion. Well, how was I supposed to know that jellyfish can sting? I don't swim. Who ever heard of a swimming lion? Preposterous. Give Tilly the octopus her lost anchor. Give Carmen the bay scallop her lost treasure chest. And she'll give us her grandfather's scimitar in return. It's a barter economy. I say, Tilly, still willing to lend a hand? That one never gets old. Boy, the oxygen limit in this game is a lot more lenient than in Sonic the Hedgehog. And who cages potatoes underwater? I know, odd one. What is this game rated? What do you mean they don't rate freeware games in South Africa? Oh, it was the 90s. Forgot South Africa instated the Freeware Ratings Board back in 2003. Either way, it's been a while. Well, we're all adults here. And if we're not, let me know so that I can ban you. Purblind Gamer doesn't allow no 15-year-olds in his stream. Not with the kind of games he plays. Not that he'll be playing many games now that I've taken over. Messiah? Most fun about that is getting it to run. And have you seen the way he saves guns? A real player would press escape on the next to last level and go back to the beginning. Which, according to Julie Andrews, is a very good place to start. Oh, if memory serves, then I'll give it a 20% tip. I didn't know you could cut spider webs with shears. We'll have to try that in the garden next time. Well, first, I'll convince the landlord that we need a garden. Thank goodness. We really needed that coconut. Oops. Who knew? The king of the beasts could be eaten by the king of the plants. Might as well clear out the spider infestation first. We don't even need any health now. What a waste. I think we tried all of that. Well, at least this isn't one of those games where if you eat too much, you die. We got ammo. Let's finally kill old Shocky here. Old Shocky has a little more AI than he needs to, if you ask me. That must be the key we were missing. And that's how you escape from colored locked vine walls. The end. Well done. Unfortunately, there is a few brothers out for revenge. In America, is singular. But I suppose it's different in South Africa. Well, I know where I'm sending my $5 bill once I find one. I really thought there were more levels remaining. Didn't the readme say something about more level hints at the end? Oh, I misread the hints. And that's the entirety of ABMIS. Hey. We can walk around on the end screen? We found an Easter egg, chat. Or a bug. Hang on a second here. Oh boy, I never knew about this. Sometimes the end is not the end. Hey, we got the crab to pinch us and use the invulnerability. Yes, the war for a solitary spud. Congratulations, ABMIS. Now you can go home and kettle fry some chips. You worked up quite an appetite by rescuing them. For the potatoes, it's very reassuring to know they will be eaten by their legitimate owner. Press any key to start all over. Potatoes, said the lion, you have had a pleasant run. Now come home, since I've rescued you. But answer came there none, and that was scarcely odd, because they were potatoes, and even if they had faces and legs, potatoes cannot talk. And this concludes The Walrus and the Carpenter by Charles Dodo Bird. And this concludes another April 1st stream, which has historically been a time of rebranding here at twitch.tv/purblindgamer. I have to see about changing that name. But unfortunately, it's getting late, and we really must be turning in. So glad I could drop by and stream for you chaps. It's not easy when you to be here this long when, as has been documented, I'm across the country and just astral project here when I have to hang out with Purblind Gamer. Thank you, Big Fatty Plus, and Zatara. We really must do this again. As for what's coming up on stream, I don't know what Purblind Gamer had in mind. But I know there are some nice indie horror games where you play as a lion and get to kill and eat the humans. And if not, well, maybe I'll code one. So, no more games with protagonists named Bob in the near future. No more Messiah, or Bobenstein, or B.O.B., or Bob the Schizo. And certainly no more hidden object games or Sweet Magnolias games played through Netflix. Nope, not here unless they star lions. Sweet Magnolias, why not Sweet Lions? I'll send you over to Cylon by the Sea is streaming. Well, she was a good friend to Purblind Gamer. We really must raid her. Harvester. Is that a game about people getting eaten? If so, we really must hop over there. I'll see about changing our handle on Twitch in the next couple of days. Cannibalism? Nonsense, Zatara. Lions don't eat other lions. Now, thank you guys for coming to another wonderful April 1st stream. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I must get some rest. And, maybe I should write another love letter to that hot blonde cellist from the DLC announcement trailer. Airplane Lion, are you in there writing letters to that blonde cellist again? No, Purblind Gamer, I'm in here streaming. What the fuck, Airplane Lion? You know you're not allowed to use a computer on your own? Oh, chill out. We were just playing games about lions.
That was not what I had planned. What are you doing? Are you trying to take over my stream again?
Well, you have to admit, chat likes me better.
Shut the fuck up, Airplane Lion, and don't you dare go bother any of my other friends on Twitch with your nonsense. Don't go sneaking to other channels, Airplane Lion, are you listening to me?
Not really.